Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I got a really exciting one that I want to talk to you guys more about. I did do a video on this game roughly a couple months ago, and Gamescom just passed. Xbox seemed to be, the real star of the show of Gamescom, and I'm actually really excited about that because Xbox hasn't been getting a whole lot of love in the MMO and RPG world, lately. We got the announcement that Final Fantasy 14's coming to Xbox next year, but we got Tower Fantasy on PlayStation. We got Wayfinder on PlayStation. I mean, yes, Wayfinder's coming to Xbox, once it's out of early access and all that fun stuff. But Xbox doesn't really have, much for the MMO like guys, the grinders, the ones that that just want to go and do dungeons with their friends and farm gear and all that stuff. But hold on. What is that on the screen right there? Yeah. I did talk to you guys about this when it was first announced at the Xbox showcase a few months ago. Say hello to Towerborne. And yes, we finally got some, some solid gameplay of Towerborne out there. This is actually just gameplay of a typical dungeon run in Towerborne, so you can see what the combat's like and what the dungeons are like in it. Now, Towerborne, I'm going to call it basically, just an action RPG right now, but it does have some MMO-light features. It does have, like a little social hub in it and all kinds of stuff like that. The developers have confirmed a lot of different cool features for Towerborne. When I first joined the Discord for Towerborne a few months back when it was announced at the Xbox showcase, one of the big questions I had was, hey guys, is the tower, is it just a little hub where you and your friends group up, or is it an actual social hub in the game? And come to find out, it is a social hub. They did confirm that was like one of the first things we asked when we got in Discord, and we are just excited. And come to find out, we've actually learned a lot because IGN did some interviews with the Towerborne team over the Gamescom weekend, and they found out a lot of information. Now I'm going to leave a link to their article down in the description below for you guys to read and check that out yourselves if you don't want to listen to me talk about it or anything. But there was a lot of exciting things that came out about Towerborne over the Gamescom weekend. The first and foremost thing is your ace, which is the characters that you guys see them playing on the screen. Your aces are completely customizable. You customize their look, gender, and all that stuff like that. And of course, you collect their gear, you pick which weapons you want to use, and all that fun stuff. But your characters in this game, they are called aces. The second exciting thing that we learned is a lot of the development team at Stoic, the guys that are creating Towerborne, they all come from MMO backgrounds. They have confirmed that this is going to be a seasonal game. They haven't been using the term live service, so I don't know if it's going to be technically a live service title or not, but they do plan on having seasons. They do plan on adding new content over time. I know that live service turns some people off. Me personally, it turns me on because I like seeing games that get content over time. But to each their own. So they have confirmed long ongoing content. So that means we're going to be getting different dungeons, different bosses, different weapons, all kinds of different goodies and events added to the game, which honestly just makes me excited. The third thing we learned, and this is one of the most exciting things about it, is the combat designers from this game. They are the combat designers from Killer Instinct. If you don't know what Killer Instinct is, it is one of the coolest fighting games in the world. I actually played it when I was younger. I used to play it with my little brother on the time on the Super Nintendo. And Killer Instinct has phenomenal combat. A better generation version of it was actually brought, I believe, to Xbox One sometime roughly around launch. And I think it was actually free to play for a while, or came with Game Pass or something like that. I don't remember. But Killer Instinct is a fighting game. A lot of just button mashy, just hack and slash. Just slice them and beat them up combat. And and if you can't tell by looking at the gameplay right now, that's the kind of gameplay we have going here. Because I know a lot of us MMO guys and a lot of us action RPG guys, one thing that makes or breaks a lot of these games is the combat. How good is the combat? How fun is the combat? Well, I think the video footage you're looking at kind of speaks for itself. The combat looks really fluid, really smashy, really fun, action filled and stuff like that. And I like the fact that, that it has that side scroller beat 'em up style because, it gives them the ease, to go ahead and make that combat as wild, crazy, and combo filled as, you know, as they want to. Now, the last and final thing that we did find out about Towerborne is actually going to be couch co-op compatible. So not only is this going to be a seasonal game that, you know, that has that MMO like grind and stuff like that, or that action RPG grind and everything that, you know, that you're looking for to get gear, get the best loot in the game and stuff like that, but it's also going to have that casual couch co-op for, you know, for the people who just, you know, want to play at home, run some games, you know, with your friends, with your siblings, you know, with your kids or whatever like that. You can simply just plug in another controller or sync another controller to your Xbox and play it couch co-op with whoever. You can play it couch co-op, you can play it online, and you know, that's for a game that's, you know, that has a bit of an online focus. That's a really unique feature, you know, to add couch co-op to something like this as well. So, you know, let's say you guys, you know, you and your girlfriend both own your own Xbox, but she's over your house, you're at her house and stuff like that, and y'all want to continue working on your progress when she comes over. You can do that just by tossing in another controller, hopping on her, let her hop on her profile, and boom, you guys can continue right there. And, you know, everything's all on one screen. It doesn't look like, you know, it's split into multiple screens or anything like that. I don't know, guys. Towerborne just looks like, you know, a really, really exciting one. It gives me, you know, a lot of vibes of games like Closers, even some of Wayfinder and stuff like that. And I'm really excited for this. And not to mention, you know, like I said, the Xbox fam, they really need, you know, like a good MMO or RPG or MMO light or something like that. And I really think Towerborne is going to be the game that scratches that itch. Don't let the 2D style fool you. I feel like, you know, this game's going to have a lot of potential. And like I said, guys, they're going to be doing some testing for it later this year from what I'm hearing. The game does launch sometime in 2024. I don't know if it's going to be early 2024, late 2024. They haven't really given, you know, a release frame or anything like that, just sometime next year. So make sure you're signed up for that testing. I'll leave a link to the insider test down in the description below. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button. Let me know in the comments how you feeling about Towerborne. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.